It's time to cook with the quarantine.
Hi guys, tonight we're making zucchini bread.
Alright, so I ate dinner not too long ago and I decided to have some ice cream and some of the homemade lemonade that I made, and I'm too full to go to sleep. So I said, why not make some zucchini bread, because that's on my list of things to make. So I'm going to do that. I don't have any walnuts, but I do have some pecans. So I'm going to put pecans in half of them and no pecans in the other half, just to see if I like one better than the other. So I'm going to start by cracking these. I don't have a nut cracker, so old school way, 2 in the hand. And crack them like this. So the next step just tells me to put all of the ingredients in a bowl, but of course I need to grate the zucchini first. And I just assume that you peel it before you grate it. So that's what I'm doing. Alright, now it's time to grate this. Wrong side. Let me get a measuring cup. Alright, so this is 1 cup. Okay. So 1 zucchini is about 1 cup. I'll go ahead and finish this one, and I'll go ahead and do the second one. Well, actually, I'm going to move to the second one because I want to save my fingertips. Alright, so the next step, I already have my oven heated. I am to put in the grated zucchini, and the instructions were clear and said not to drain, so that's the zucchini. Alright, about 1 cup of sugar. I need 1/4, and it specifically asked for light brown sugar, but all I have is dark brown sugar, so I'm going with it. So it says 1/4, just estimating. So I don't have to dirty up another, get another measuring cup dirty. And it's unsweetened applesauce. Oil, which I need 1/3 of a cup. So just estimating again. The eggs, 2 eggs. 1, that's 2. Gotta wash my hands. And the last thing for this step, I think, is the vanilla, and it just says 1 teaspoon. So I'm just gonna. Oh, this one isn't open yet. So I'm just gonna estimate and do. Let's do a capful, even though that's probably not a teaspoon. Well, actually, this bottle's almost out. I don't think that was quite a teaspoon, so I'm going to add just a little more. And let's hope I'm not overdoing it, because I know that vanilla is strong. So I'm going to add just a little more. Alright. So the instruction says to whisk until well combined. Let's change the camera. I saw a video on TikTok last night, and it talked about the different way people whisk, like around in circles, side to side, bowl up. And that particular chef said that whisking side to side is the most efficient way. So now I'm ready to add the other ingredients. I'm going to start by adding flour. That's about 1.5. Need baking soda. And baking soda I need a 1/2 teaspoon. And then baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon. Cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon. Oh, salt, I need 1/2 teaspoon. Alright, so now the next set of instructions, it tells me to mix but not over mix. So I was going to use the blender, but I think I better do it by hand so that I don't over mix it. I wonder if that's enough. It says stir just until no dry flour remains. Try not to overmix. So I wonder if this is enough. Let's do a little bit more just to be sure. All right, so I don't see any flour chunks. So we're gonna go with this. It smells really good. The next step is to put the batter in the pan, and I've decided to do muffins and a loaf. For the loaf, I'm going to put the pecans on the bottom, and then let's do it with a spoon. I'll pour the mixture over the pecans, or maybe I'll do layers. So a layer of pecans and the mixture, and then another layer on top. Interesting. And then the rest I'm going to put in my muffin pan. Alright, so this is going in, and my little loaf with pecans. Let's turn it sideways. And I'll see these in about 50 minutes. This one off. Gonna give these a check. Let's pull them out. Smells delicious. This one definitely still wet. I know I'm putting it back in with this. Still a little wet, so I'm gonna let them go for a little while longer. So this is my 3rd time checking, and it's still not, the toothpick still isn't coming out completely clean. It's cleaner on some of them, but I don't want to overcook. I think I'm gonna go with these being done. Let's just hope they don't make my stomach hurt. The recipe I'm following said that these are best after being in the refrigerator for at least 12 hours. So I'm going to put them in the refrigerator tonight, and I'll taste tomorrow. So usually I like muffins and the like a little warm, but since the recipe I follow said that this is best after being refrigerated 12 hours, I decided to try it cold and warm. So here goes. Pretty good. It tastes almost like the carrot cake base, which is interesting. And I know carrot cake, some recipes do call for applesauce, so maybe that's why. It's really spongy. I think I'll enjoy it warm though, and maybe not hot, but room temperature. So I'm going to warm it up just a tad, and I'll leave my reviews in the comments.